welcome to Juice Box.
Today, we'll be talking about a special queen. There have been lots of amazing royal queens throughout history you might know of. But have you heard of what Queen Esther did? Esther had no idea that when she received the important title of queen, that wearing a bejeweled crown would make her responsible for saving the lives of so many people. But that's exactly what happened. Let's talk about her and then do a sparkly science experiment.
Juice Box. Today we're talking about another one of my favorite Bible stories. It's Esther and how she became a queen. Her parents died and her cousin adopted her. And one day, the king wanted to show off his wife, but the wife said no, and he threw her away. So then he invited all the single women to a party. And then he chose Esther, that was the most beautiful girl there, and she made her queen. Like a few days after that, Esther found out that her husband has a very evil friend named Haman. Haman was plotting to kill Esther's people. Isn't that so mean? I wouldn't want a friend like that. And the king was going to go along with his plan. But the king didn't know that Esther was a Jew. So Esther told him that she was a Jew.
It may not seem like a big deal that Esther just went and talked to the king, but back then it was dangerous to criticize the king, especially when he didn't feel like talking to you. But because Esther was brave and knew that she had to help those people, she worked up the courage to stand up for what's right.
Esther saved many lives. Wasn't that a cool story? Okay, now let's do an experiment. It's science time. Time to get your materials. For this experiment, you'll need 2 cups of water, gems, salt, and then a measuring cup. I'm using the Bible Lab Manual to help me. Let's get started. First, fill up 2 cups of regular tap water. Into one of the cups of water, add 1/4 cup of table salt. Putting the salt into this cup. I'm going to give it a little stir. Stir the salt until it has dissolved. That means until you can't see the salt. Okay, I got some of Esther's crown gems. Let's put them into the cups and see what happens. Now let's add the rest. Wait a minute, they're not the same. In this cup, all the gems are floating, but in this cup, some of them sunk. So what happened? When salt is added to water, the water turns dense. This means that it is heavier and thicker than regular water. It's kind of like an ocean. Have you recognized that you float a lot easier in the ocean than in a pool? Because the gems are light enough, they'll float in the salt water. When you do this experiment at home, maybe try some other things.
I thought it was so cool seeing how Queen Esther's jewels reacted in the salt water versus the regular water. We learned so much about water density and Queen Esther today.
Thanks for experimenting with us here at Juice Box today. See you next time.
Juice Box.